Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Scrappy Adam. We have been taking a couple of days break, having done 2 months with a video a day, or at least 30 videos for each month. We will be getting back on the bandwagon very, very soon. But I just thought I would do, excuse the plaster, we had a little accident with the scissors. But I thought I would do a 30 days of sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life Series 14 layout share because I have done them all, which is cracking. So these were the sketches just to remind us. We have awesome sketches from lots of creative people. So I'm just going to go through them, show you them. There is a video for each of them on my channel if you see anything that you like. And yeah, I thought we would just do a little bit of a chit chat layout share. So day one started with a sketch from Ginger Bush, and rather than using these arrows, I sort of went with words instead. I haven't yet journaled, surprise, surprise. We used lots of bits and pieces from my stash. I should have took that plaster off. Um, and just dived in really. These were all created using page kits, which I have found to be really, really useful. And I'm looking forward to creating some more, which I will do some on video for as well. Then we've got lots of these acrylic words and these amazing photos from Tom, who is, of course, a pro photographer. So that is day one. Day two of series 14 was a double page layout, and we are going in strong with this one, which was a Pinkfresh Studio. Let me just, where can I put these? Let's stack them there. Let's move planner. We're doing April's currently page, which I did debate doing on camera, but we'll see. So it's a double page layout using predominantly Pinkfresh Studio, but again, lots of bits and pieces from my stash, Dear Lizzie, Cocoa Vanilla Studio, and so on. All about lockdown office, working from home, using the office hours collection, which I love, and I just hadn't used much of either. So it's great to get some of those photos documented. And that was for day two with a sketch from Sean Styles Lahar. And as always, if I say names wrong, I do apologise. Day three was a sketch from Vanessa Bell, and I kept quite close to the sketch actually. As you can see, I added some additional elements as we always do. I love this little sort of cluster here and the way it sort of pulls it all together, and I was really pleased to use one of these guys from Simple Stories Going Places. It's one of those embellishments that I just do not use very much. And wood veneer, we've got lots of texture and dimension in all of these. Then we have day four with a sketch from Brandy Joe, and it's another, that's the wrong way. Is that the right way? I can't remember. Yeah. It's another double page layout. We use this paper from Heidi Swap and some more Vicky Bootin pre-made mixed media. And we got, this is a mega stash dive. Like, we've got Redefine Creative, Cocoa Vanilla, lots of new flair from the Flair Hut, Doodleberg, Pinkfresh Studio, and lots of bits and pieces. I love this layout. And of course the mixed media was done for us. So that was day four. Moving on to day five with a sketch from Crystal Barrett, and it was a cut file. I was happy that we used quite a few cut files this month, or at least a couple. And again, another stash dive. Now, I do have a regret with this layout. I've lost a H. There's the H. I need to stick that on with a bit of extra glue. I do have a regret with this layout, and that is these acrylic pieces. I wish I hadn't put them on, and I wish I hadn't used this black paper. Apart from that, I actually really like this layout, but I feel like they kind of spoil it. But it's a memory documented, and that was day six. No, that was day five. Day six was another double page layout, and we are documenting some Iceland postcards from our trip there last year. Lots of bits and pieces. I do need to go back through this and glue some of the alphas down. So we've got winter in Iceland, these trees down here which I have grown to love. I didn't put that hat there. Maybe I did. I can't remember. So yeah, this was day 6 with the sketch from Brandy Bowcombe. Hopefully I've said that right. And again, not done the journaling yet, but that's fine. And these alphas need gluing down. Why oh why can stickers not stick? Then moving on to day 7 was a sketch from Tracy England. Now I kind of went off piste with this sketch and created this. So we've got a paper which I cut sort of in a cloud shape and then lots of layers. This is a very Chamel heavy layout, but I do like it nonetheless, and yeah, I am happy with it. Still not sure about these yellow pieces, but it is what it is. Then we move on to day 7 and Jennifer Gagne. I always worry about how I say Jennifer's surname, so I do apologise, Jennifer. And this is this one. On this one we had these sort of stacked tags here, but rather than do that I used the postcards. And at the time I didn't think white on white, not going to work, so we did ink the edges messily, and I do like the end result. But we've got fun at Discovery Cove and lots of bits and pieces. This acrylic piece has clearly moved, which is rather annoying. I'll sort that out later. And lots of these new flair with the sea life from the Flair Hut. Then we move on to day 9, and it's a sketch from Jessica Fenhill, and I did loads of mixed media on this one. I went crazy with the mixed media. We have got art crayons, stencils, stamps, paint splashes, all sorts of stuff. And I tried not covering a lot of it. A little bit I did, but not a lot of it. And then Hello Miss Piggy and Kermit. I like this. It's fun. And we used one of these chipboard frames from Simple Stories with the luggage because that's what Mrs. Piggy has there. Lots of florals, happy, colourful layout. But I think I like it. I do like it. Then moving on to day 10 and a sketch from Sarah Davis, and we have a interactive page. So I stacked loads of pattern paper. Like if you want to go and take a look at day 10, you will see how much paper we had, and it's just stacked upon stacked upon stacked. I also used a lot of the speech bubbles from Doodlebug, and I love this little piece down here using labels. And then we've got some acrylic and florals. Dynamite Friends. I love Doodlebug punny stuff. And then this opens up, and we also have a little booklet inside. I love this piece as well. I haven't yet added journaling or more photos because I've not been through these layouts yet. And a Good Times flare down here on a watercolour background, which is beaut. So that's day 10. Then we move on to day 11, and it's a sketch from Tara Van Morsel. And we've got our first, no, it's not the first, ignore that. We've got a Disney layout on a black background with the sort of craft paper in there, a doodle pop, and lots of fun stuff, and again, more flair. This is focusing on the transportation in Disney, so I've used lots of transport elements. I like this layout. Still not 100% sure about the papers I've used, but it is what it is. Can't love them all. Day 12 from Pamela Likins Cook. This is one of my favourites from this month, I have to say. I do love this one. Let's go on a deep dive underwater adventure. So we've got a really long title going on. That's not sticking. And some acrylic pieces and lots of florals. And I like it. We've got empty white space, but we've still got 4 photos, vellum. I'm just pleased with how it came out, basically. And we did stick reasonably close to the sketch. However, there was a cluster in each corner, which I didn't actually do. Can you believe I didn't add more and more stuff. So that was day 12. Excuse me. Moving on to day 13 and a sketch from Amanda Castle, and it's a doggy layout. I have journaled around the page, which I do love to do, don't do it enough. Lots of doggy elements, cutest dog title, and yeah, pretty basic, but I like it nonetheless. Excuse me. Got something stuck. Moving on to day 14 and a sketch from Stacey Donna Tiwari. And I stretched this sketch to a double page. Is this the right way, Adam? I think so. I don't think it matters, to be honest. Awesome photographic experiences when Tom was in the Photo Plus Canon magazine. And just some of the pages that I sort of screenshotted from the digital copy. And this was a real stash bash layout. I kind of regretted the choices of the paper. I'm still not 100%, but it is what it is. I have used lots of different elements of stash. We've got all sorts. We've got Paper Wizard, Simple Stories, Aldi of all places, Vicky Bootin, Project Life, Dear Lizzie, Simple Stories, Alphas, Doodlebug. Literally, we've got so many different ones. So I like it. It's not my favourite, but I like it. Day 15, and we were halfway through the month, was a sketch from Lisa Cuneo Scrapbooking. She is on YouTube. Do give her a have a look and subscribe. She's got a great YouTube channel. And it was another Disney layout. Lots of texture with the torn paper and distressed edges. Some Disney artwork. And this is partly, I've added some elements, but this is partly printed onto the paper. I love this paper from Simple Stories, from the original Say Cheese collection. So that was day 15. Day 16, and we went for another interactive piece. And I actually placed this one in a page protector to show you how I do it. So we stuck quite close to the sketch. We've got our strips and circle. And then we've got this Frog Prince ink title. I did cut the flag off. I don't know why. And Heartful Flare, which I love. And then this actually pulls out. So we've got more photos in here. It's got our score from when we played Crazy Golf and lots of other info like the map and stuff. So I just wanted to show when I did this layout how my interactive pages work. So this is still page protected here, so it's not going to go anywhere. So that was day 16. Day 17 and a sketch from Lisa Marie. This is one of my favourites as well. I love this layout. This is a background just from a cheap pad from The Works or Hobbycraft or somewhere. Some Flair from Cocoa Vanilla, which are plastic backed Flair, and have a sheet of metal in them. And we've got some Alphas, The Incredible Hulk, and lots of different elements. We've got like wood, we've got epoxy, we've got layered, we've got stitched. I love this layout. Kind of monochromatic, but not. I'm glad I put this blue piece in to highlight the blue in the photo, but that's the only blue piece. Otherwise it would have been monochromatic, so maybe I shouldn't have put it in. I don't know, but I like it nonetheless. Day 18 and a sketch from Judith Garcia was this one. Now this, we kind of just, let's not talk about the sketch. I do love this layout though. We've got Flair, we've got lots of Vicky Bootin and Paige Evans, with a bit of Chamel and Amy Tangerine thrown in, and a doodle border. What more could you want? Happy memories capture our story together. Let's go. Then we move on to day 19 and a sketch from Ruth Lewindon. And this was this sketch here with the stacked photos and long title. So the title, A Great Big Super Adventure Together in Betws-y-Coed. Explore the world, making memories. That's probably one of my longest ever titles and I love it. And we've got our stacked photos and lots of bits and pieces from Chamel and DLS Design. That's another favourite. Day 20 from Claudia Henderson was another favourite. We've got all the splatters in the background, which is gloss spray. So they've got a nice little shimmer to them. And some Iceland photos and winter elements. Then we have day 21, and it's a sketch from me. So this was what I came up with for my sketch. I like it. It's not my favourite, but I do like it. Excuse me. Lots of tickets, lots of flair, lots of doodlebug, lots of flowers. I like how it came out. And I think this was using Hip Kit paper and a Dear Lizzie paper. Day 22 was this sketch here from Shannon Blinn, and we actually stuck to the sketch pretty spot on. I love these dogs up here. They don't match our dogs, but it's fine. And we've got Milo, Pippin and Sinead, and yeah, love starts with a wet nose and ends with a tail. Very basic, but I love it. Day 23 was one of my favourite sketches this series from Jessica Michaels. It was this one here with the ice cream and photo for strip. And this is what we came up with for that. This is one of, if not my favourite layout from this series. Lots of splatters, a mixed media background. Then we've got these segments from the Chamel Speciality paper. We created our own film strip and have loads of acetate ones behind. And lots of weather items and areas for journaling. And then a city in lockdown, one for the books. And this sort of city map area down here. It's definitely one of my favourites. I really love this layout. Don't know if you guys agree. Day 24 was a sketch from Tanya Peterson. And we've got another Vicky Boutin mixed media background. And we kind of stuck quite close to this sketch. You can see we've got this diagonal paper here and strips here and then sort of elements here and here. And that's pretty much what we did. We've got a floral piece up here. I've added more splatters. Basic, but love it. Vicky does all the work for you, really, doesn't she, with the mixed media background? Then, excuse me. Day 25 and a sketch from Kirsten Hughes saw us do another interactive piece. Not my favourite, but I do like it. We got Vicky Boutin paper, plus 49 in market, and Dear Lizzie. Lots of pieces, and this does lift up. I will journal here about our stop in La Rochelle with Kathy when we were on our cruise. We've got loads of different bits and pieces, titles, special memories. Yeah, I love it. This was the sketch, so we kind of had quite big scope. I do have a circle of paper here, but you can't see it, typically. Then we have day 26 and a sketch from Laurie Roach Ross. I love this, actually. It kind of looks nothing like the sketch, let's be honest. But I do love it nonetheless. Lazy days or sunny days, and it's a selfie of me actually happy but looking a bit grumpy. Maybe a bit of an RBF going on. And then just some little elements poking around the page. Love this. Cut file is from Paige Evans. Day 27 and a sketch from Liz Jardel Fry. And we've got some more Disney. Love these two photos. They're artwork from Disney. Lots of elements going on here. Some journaling space. Big title. Tomorrowland's Transport Today. Yeah, not much more to say. Love it. Then we've got another cut file for day 28. And it is this circle cut file from Pear Tree. Airline Skyride by Emirates. And lots of pieces. We've got flair. We've got chipboard flair. We've got hearts. We've got these wood buttons from Not Just for Boys. We've got Cocoa Vanilla flair. The Flair Hut flair. Amy Tan stickers, lots of bits going on, and I do love the cut file. Day 29. I'm not sure who this sketch is from. I do apologise. I don't have it on my printout, but it was this one. I decided to add these pom-poms, which I do quite like, I think. Family is everything, dream of sunny days, lots of little elements. Need to stick that down. I love this layout. It's one of my favourites. 6x6 photo and torn paper. What is there not to love? And then finally, for day 30, we have a sketch who I'm not sure it's from, but we have a double page layout. And I use lots of Vicky B goodies on this one, as well as lots of flair from the Flair Hut, and explore the amazing gay village, remember, capture, fun, lots of stuff going on this layout, and I do love it. So that's it, guys. That is 30 days of sketches and 30 layouts completed. Now we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually have 36 layouts if you count a double page as 2 layouts. So that is a ton of photos and memories documented, which is just amazing. Look at all of that goodness. Thank you so much to everybody that created a sketch. Thank you to Christy for pulling it all together. I can see she's already busy working on Series 15 and Series 16, which will come in June and October, I believe. So I can't wait to dive into those. And thank you to all of you for being here and commenting, liking, subscribing. Even a like, even a subscribe, even whatever engagement, watching, putting the video on and doing what you do with your day, scrapbooking. It helps content creators, it helps YouTubers, whether it's me, whether it's your favourite YouTuber, somebody else, or whoever. I think sometimes we have to support everybody, don't we, really? But yeah, it's a lot of work goes into YouTube, and I think sometimes we forget how much work, but we also forget how much little things help. I know people always say, oh, I watch it on my TV so I can't comment. Comment isn't always needed. A like or even just watching the video start to finish really, really helps YouTube people. So thank you to all of you for being here. I will be back. We are going to be starting, let me just grab them. So our next series will be focusing on Scrap-A-Sketch, and we have got 30 sketches. I have already been through, chosen the sketches, chosen the photos, and I will be putting some page kits together for these. Some of these go back to like the very, very start of Scrap-A-Sketch when Lisa was just getting going. Some of them were in the inspiration album in the Facebook group, which you can access by clicking the Facebook group link in the description box on the videos that will be coming up. And some of them are latest ones. I've just picked some of my favourites, some of them that I've wanted to do for a while, and some that are challenging for me as well. I thought we would just try and mix it up. So these are the sketches that we are going to be working with for the next 30 days. It'll probably be less than 30 days because this was April, so I might do like 2 in one day for some, but this is the next one. Then after this we will be working with some sketches from Paper Issues. We also have sketches coming up from Scrapbooking Cards Today, Alison Davis and Scrapbook Generation, some sketches from State Goddess aka Sandy, as well as sketches from 49 and Market, and some sketches from Shamel, and some random sketches, and then we're going back to Scrap-A-Sketch. So I'm planning on continuing getting sketchy. I have enjoyed it. We'll see how that goes, but at least for April, this is the plan for Scrap-A-Sketch, which, as we all know, is my favourite sketch because it is by the oh so awesome Lisa. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I may build some of the page kits for this on camera, but I will certainly get to doing these ASAP. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Series 14. This video will be included in the playlist, so don't forget to check out the link for the playlist because there are hundreds of videos. Loads upon loads upon loads of inspiration. And once again, thank you to you all for watching and liking. Thanks to Christy, thanks to the sketch creators, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.